All right, guys, here's the update on the boat so far. I have fished it a couple of times. Had an issue there where I missed the rib right there, and it kind of flexed, so I had to screw that in. What it did, it started flexing and broke my paint. What it is just regular old house paint with rubber pieces that go in the paint. Mixing the paint supposed to be non-skid, but honestly, it's when you're jumping down from the top to the front of the boat to the bottom, you better be careful because you will bust your butt. What I'm doing today, I've built a little box, just a little dry box for extra stuff, and I'm going to make a windshield, or I'm making a windshield. I don't know if you can see it real good. It's clear, of course. What I did, I took a piece of plexiglass, cut it to size, and when you're cutting it to size, be careful, because if you use a jigsaw and you cut it too fast, it will melt, the little pieces will melt, and they will fuse back together. So I had a time of that. After I did it, I had to sand it and work on it and do what just kind of keep scraping and working until I got all that stuff off. Anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bend this piece of plexiglass. I mounted it. See the 3 screws? I've mounted it, so what I can do now is I'm going to take a heat gun and just kind of keep working up and down right here. Just keep going up and down and trying until it bends. And then we'll put another screw on the corner in right here. And that's going to work on each side. As you can see over there, that side there too. This right here, there's no cushion on this, so I went ahead and put this on here. I bought this from Walmart. You get a 96 or 95 by 36 piece for $40 or $45. I just put this on the other day, and it's pretty easy to put on. I mean, it's kind of like Sea Deck, but cheaper. I'm gonna do it on the bow also, because I kind of like it. It's kind of nice, so I'm gonna order me another piece big enough to do the bow. Everything's looking pretty good on it. I've taken the boat out, went flounder gigging, put a nice 22.5-inch flounder, a bunch of crabs in here. Unfortunately for us, the flounder season has been shut down, so we're pretty much done until next year, unless I can somehow get a commercial license, which that's maybe in the future. Anyway, this little fake Sea Deck stuff here, it works real good. I haven't gotten it wet yet, so I don't know if how good it's going to stick, but I tried to peel it up and it did good. Now what I did do is I put right here, and around here I just put a little bit of 5200, just to kind of hold the edges down just to see what would happen. And I've stepped on it and it feels pretty good, so I like it on the bow. I originally bought it for the bow, but when we took the boat out, my butt kind of started hurting on this because nothing but metal. So I was like, well, let me do something, see what happens. But so far everything else is good. Motor's running good except for idling. I've got to figure out why the idle is rough. My fishing partner works on boats, and he said they're just not calibrated, which he's going to work on those a little bit later one day when he gets time. Let's see, everything else looks pretty cool. Got the rod holders in. Live wells are working good. I tried them the other day. The bow's doing good. Like I said, I'm gonna put some of that fake Sea Deck stuff on there. See how that works up there. I might do the whole boat eventually. I'm not sure. I'm gonna see how that goes. Trout season's just kicking off. It's a beautiful day. I might take her out tomorrow and go fishing. I would like to. I might take her out tonight. Like I said, flounder season's over. but I can still catch some crabs, dip net some crabs, so I might take her out tonight. I'm not sure. Anyway, just want to give you a quick update. I know I haven't told y'all anything or done anything. I've been kind of fishing it a little bit, and it's been so hot around here. It's been in the 90s, and so we just had a cold front coming in, and she's like 76 or 72 right now, so it'll be 69, and then 80 tomorrow, and then drop back to 69. So I'm figuring, okay, today and tomorrow, if it's cold, it's nice and cool, it should, drop that water temperature just a couple degrees, and maybe that'll get the trout start biting and the reds. Anyway, I'm about to bend this right here. Sorry I can't show you bending it, because like I said, I'm using a phone. I don't have all this fancy gear that all these dudes have that show everything they got. I don't have editing software or anything, so this is kind of live. Anyway, cheers, and I hope y'all get out and go fishing today or this weekend. If not, barbecue something.